আসসালামু আলাইকুম সবাইকে। আমি সাবরিনা সৈয়দ জামিন এন্টারটেইনমেন্টস এর পক্ষ থেকে আপনাদের সবাইকে আমন্ত্রণ জানাচ্ছি আজকের সাপ্তাহিক লাইভ শোতে। আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছেন। যে যেখানে আছেন সুস্থ আছেন, নিরাপদে আছেন। আজকে আমাদের সাথে একজন বিশেষ অতিথি আছে এবং সববারের মতোই আমরা একজন বিশেষ অতিথিকে নিয়ে এসেছি, যিনি হচ্ছেন ডক্টর জাহাঙ্গীর দেওয়ান। আশা করি আপনারা সবাই উপভোগ করবেন আজকের কথোপকথন। উনি হচ্ছেন একজন স্বপ্নদর্শী উদ্যোক্তা, সফল ব্যবসায়ী, এসপিআইটির প্রতিষ্ঠাতা, আমেরিকান অ্যাসোসিয়েশন অফ ইঞ্জিনিয়ার্স অফ বাংলাদেশি ইঞ্জিনিয়ার্স অ্যান্ড আর্কিটেকচারের সভাপতি। উনি অনেক স্টার্টআপ নিউরাল সেমিকন্ডাক্টর নামে স্টার্টআপ কোম্পানির প্রতিষ্ঠা করেছেন। মাইক্রোচিপ ডিজাইনের উপর অনেক সেমিনার কন্ডাক্ট, কনফারেন্সেস এন্ড ট্রেনিং করেছেন অনেক ইঞ্জিনিয়ারদের, এবং অনেক উচ্চপদস্থ ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং ম্যানেজমেন্ট পজিশনে ছিলেন ডিফারেন্ট কোম্পানিতে, যেগুলো হচ্ছে ব্রডকম, এএমডি, পোর্টাল প্লেয়ার, এনএক্স, Texas Instruments in Silicon Valley, everything. And of course, he has created e-learning platform named School VD, যেটাতে বাংলাদেশে অনলাইন এডুকেশন এবং টেস্ট প্রিপারেশনে সাহায্য করে থাকে। উনি বাবা বে এরিয়া বাংলাদেশ অ্যাসোসিয়েশনের প্রেসিডেন্ট ছিলেন, একোর ফাউন্ডিং ডিরেক্টর, এবং এই মুহূর্তে উনি বাংলাদেশি এন্টারপ্রেনার ইন অর্গানাইজেশন ইন সিলিকন ভ্যালি স্টার্টআপ তৈরি করছেন ফর হাইটেক and creating new jobs in Bangladesh and all over the world. And he has also been listed on the top 100 influentials of Bangladeshis, influential NRB, non-residential in Bangladesh, living in USA. আশা করি আপনারা ওনাকে স্বাগতম জানাবেন। এবং আসসালামু আলাইকুম জাহাঙ্গীর ভাই, আশা করি ভালো আছেন।
সালাম সাবরিনা, থ্যাংক ইউ। কেমন আছেন আপনি?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো। আপনি ভালো?
ভালো, থ্যাংক ইউ।
সো প্রথমেই আমরা তাহলে এসপিআইটি দিয়ে শুরু করি। আপনার এসপিআইটি সম্বন্ধে একটু বিস্তারিত বলতে পারেন, আপনার দৃষ্টি, ভিশন, এবং এই গ্লোবাল প্যান্ডেমিকের সময় কিরকম পরিবর্তন আসছে আপনার দৃষ্টিতে এবং সব কাজে কর্মে, সে ব্যাপারে একটু আমাদের বিস্তারিত বলবেন।
অবশ্যই, থ্যাংক ইউ। থ্যাংক ইউ সাবরিনা, থ্যাংক ইউ আজিজ, যে এটার উদ্যোক্তা, এবং অলসো থ্যাংক ইউ জামিং, এই ধরনের একটা ভালো উদ্যোগ যে আপনারা নিয়েছেন, এবং অনেক দর্শক হয়তো আছেন অনলাইনে, তাদেরকেও স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ। আপনি শুনলে আমার নাম জাহাঙ্গীর দেওয়ান, আমি বাংলাদেশি, আমার জন্ম, এখন সিলিকন ভ্যালিতে থাকি। সো যে প্রশ্নটা আপনি করেছেন, এসবিআইটি যেটা আমরা প্রতিষ্ঠা করেছি 10 বছর আগে, প্রায় 10 বছর আগে, and mainly what we do provide software services for Bangladeshi universities, companies in EDA, electronic design automation software and services. এছাড়া আপনি যেটা বললেন, আমাদের ই-লার্নিং প্ল্যাটফর্ম আছে অনলাইন, এবং এই প্যান্ডেমিকের সময়ে আমরা ইউনিভার্সিটিগুলোকে সাপোর্ট করছি সফটওয়্যার দিয়ে, প্লাস ই-লার্নিং যে প্ল্যাটফর্ম এলএমএস, লার্নিং ম্যানেজমেন্ট সিস্টেম, ওটা আমরা 2-4টা ইউনিভার্সিটির সাথে কথা বলছি কিভাবে ইমপ্লিমেন্ট করা যায়, যাতে ইউনিভার্সিটিগুলো এই সুবিধাটা পেতে পারে। এখন যেহেতু ফেস টু ফেস এডুকেশন হচ্ছে না, অনলাইনে কিভাবে ছাত্রদেরকে এডুকেশন দেওয়া যায়, সে ব্যাপারে আমরা কাজ করছি কিছু কিছু ইউনিভার্সিটির সাথে। I'm sure that we are really facing challenging time during COVID-19, and how we can support our community from this effort. And our vision is very clear. Like when we started SBIT, that how to create high-tech economy ecosystem in Bangladesh. It could be through microelectronics, VLSI design. It could be through others like data science, machine learning, AI, IR. এগুলো নিয়ে বিস্তারিত হয়তো আরেকদিন কথা বলা যেতে পারে, আজকে স্কোপ হয়তো লিমিটেড, বাট our main goal is to support Bangladesh and support the community in the US. Simple. And globally, whoever Bangladeshi origin, we support them for various things.
Of course.
That's pretty much. And how do we handle at this moment? আপনার একটা প্রশ্ন ছিল এই COVID-19 এর সময়। COVID-19 এর সময় দেখুন, এখন এই মুহূর্তে যে সিচুয়েশন, রাইট, ইটস মোস্ট চ্যালেঞ্জিং টাইম, and business, most of the business, they're getting affected for sure, right? And while we are operating remotely,
Mhm.
most of the time. And we, with our connection with our clients like universities and other companies, is going ongoing. Our support is same
Mhm.
because most of the support are remotes, no changes. And whenever necessary, of course, our support people can go to the customer side.
Okay.
And also, I already told you about the learning management system, e-learning, and
Yes.
this is one of the I would say revolution of learning
I'm
in
sure.
using e-learning, which was
Yes.
going to pick up, but within this pandemic time, you can see that everything is online. All the universities are going online, all the trainings are going online. So we are at the in the forefront in that as well. As
Mhm.
today, as I speak, we can support all the universities in Bangladesh,
Yes.
all the colleges in Bangladesh, and bring them into our platform, and supporting with the content as well,
Uh-huh.
creating the content with the university professors or
Yes.
teachers. I'm sure we can support them.
Of course, ইনশাআল্লাহ। ডেফিনিটলি,
Thank you.
ডেফিনিটলি। তো আপনার বিজনেস মডেল সম্বন্ধে আমাদেরকে একটু বলবেন যেটাতে অনেকে উপকৃত হবে, জানতে পারবে?
Okay, our business model is just when we talk about the business model, let me talk about the vision again, like
হুম,
creating the high-tech ecosystem in
হুম,
Bangladesh. In
হুম,
order to do that, business model simply, I would say, we have a partnership model. We work
আচ্ছা,
with partners,
হুম,
like companies in the US who provides some of the tools, applications, and we use those application and tools for our customers. We
হুম,
provide them to the customers. That's
হুম,
one thing. And we have other partners,
হুম,
like companies over here for services, and we
হুম,
have partners in India as well, right,
হুম,
with whom we work together and
হুম,
help the Bangladeshi IT companies and government like that, and create the startups as well along the line. And then key activities wise, provide software services and platforms like those.
হুম,
And as for the value proposition, I would
হুম,
say, why should, if you ask the question, why should someone use
হুম,
your services? The main
রাইট,
objective is what I'm providing, what value I'm providing to them,
রাইট,
right?
রাইট,
Say, for example, if
হ্যাঁ,
we can show that how universities will get benefit out of these, how students are going to get benefit out of using our services, our tools, our
হুম,
software, so that
জি,
they're ready today for
হ্যাঁ,
doing the job after graduating. So
হ্যাঁ,
we are enabling those kind of things for the universities,
হুম,
and also for startups. We are not only providing the tools, also
হুম,
providing them the training, industry-oriented training, as well
হুম,
as getting ready for them to do the design. So
রাইট,
those kind of services we are providing in Bangladesh. One
রাইট,
example you said about neural network,
ইয়েস,
I would like to correct a little bit. I'm not the founder of the neural network. Founders are others. I supported them. We
আচ্ছা,
helped them
আচ্ছা,
to establish the startup,
ও
the
আচ্ছা,
Dewan system. Even other companies, there are smaller startups. I'm not
রাইট,
going to mention the names. They are also using our software as well.
ওকে,
And those, so main focus is to work with the customer and
হুম,
provide the value proposition for them,
হুম,
and
হুম,
relationship with the customer in terms of establishing initial relationship,
হুম,
providing the seminars, demos,
জি,
and direct engagement with the customers, providing them the proposal,
রাইট,
and we sell our products directly with
রাইট,
direct channel,
জি,
right? And we are very much efficient in terms of our cost structure. These are the
কষ্ট,
things, key things in our business model.
আচ্ছা,
And most of the revenues come from, of course, from the customers, right?
আচ্ছা,
When
uh-huh,
we are working in Bangladesh,
হুম,
right? That's pretty much, I would say.
yeah. Educating them is the most important thing.
Yeah. So mainly value proposition, I would say if I would like to go back to working with the key partners, which is
Mhm.
win-win situation for everybody, because if you want to develop a software today, it will take
Right,
another 10 years. Why
right,
not? Why you want to reinvent the wheel? Work with the partners
right.
and add value to the system, right?
Mhm.
So that quickly jumpstart the IT infrastructure over there, IT system over there, so that the companies over there are the ready for doing
Right.
the job.
Mhm.
And of course, that helps to
Mhm.
bring the IT system or IT companies in Bangladesh to
Right,
develop their IT skills
right,
and expertise to
right,
doing outsourcing job, for doing outsourcing job.
right.
So That's pretty much, I would
That's
say.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, just technically. So we can talk about ABEA, AABEA. এতে আপনার ভূমিকা কি এবং আপনার এখন ওরা কি করছে সে ব্যাপারে আপনি আমাদের আরেকটু বলবেন।
Okay, AABA stands for American
Yes.
Association of Bangladeshi Engineers and Architects,
Mhm.
and I'm the central president of ABEA. We have 12 different chapters.
Right.
ABEA has established, is one of the oldest professional Bangladeshi organizations in USA. It
Right.
was established in 1984,
Mhm.
and we have 12 different chapters.
Mhm.
And our mission is to provide services to our members mainly and the community at large.
Okay.
That's one of the missions of ABEA. And we bring together and share technologies, innovation, ideas,
Mhm.
knowledge, and experience within our community with
Mhm.
ABEA members. So every year, every 2 years, we have convention. Every year, we have number of seminars.
Very nice.
That's what ABEA does.
Mhm.
And also work with the government, also sometime advise them, get involved with some of the like projects when they ask for, advices. Well, in fact, a few weeks ago, we had meeting with the government. Two of the ministers, they requested to have a meeting with ABEA, and how, during this pandemic time, how Bangladeshi companies should position themselves for doing business in USA. So we had a long 2-3 hours discussion on that. So this kind of activities we do with the government.
That's very
And as far as other activities for the community
right.
or engineering community, would say we provide career development services for our members,
Right.
especially giving them EIT training,
Acha.
engineering in engineering training, EIT. Like if someone wants to get a government job, they have to go through EIT training. And then some people need, some of the places they need PE training, professional engineers training. They have to qualify through. Then say California Transportation or other places, right? They have some requirements, specific requirements. So ABEA has some system. We train engineers
Right.
be ready for those kind of jobs.
Graduates too.
Yeah. Then we have say other programs like women in engineering, how women can come, encourage women to come in engineering profession. Those kind of programs we have, seminars we have a STEM program, science, technology, engineering, and math program in various chapters for high school going kids,
Acha.
or second generation or next generation, how we can encourage them to study technology, engineering, right? Say, for example, how they want to study robotics, for
Right.
example, or software design, software development and design, or VLSI design. Those kind of what it takes,
Right.
what kind of math or science program they should have, so that they're ready for tomorrow's engineering studies. So those kind of things we offer pretty much. And of course, we have a scholarship program, many other things we have. So ABEA has wider variety of programs.
অনেক ভ্যারাইটি অফ প্রজেক্ট এবং বাংলাদেশের নতুন প্রজেক্টও মনে হয় অনেক
Yeah,
কিছু
we have done number of projects. Yeah. So some of the projects I should highlight in Bangladesh that we have done. One of the projects we feel proud of, we have done it, which is with the support of Intel Bangladesh Association, and the matching fund was given by the Intel employees raised the fund, about $160,000 fund. The first time we raised that amount of money, probably in the history of any organization, Bangladesh organization in the USA, we have raised that much money from Intel. And then we created a VLSI design lab that's called Robot Noise VLSI Lab at Dewan. So we did that. So, and then that lab is still going on. Second phase or third phase is going on. And there's a lot of graduates came out of this lab, and they're working probably somewhere in Intel or some other IBM or other big companies or Broadcom. And we did, in fact, 4 VLSI labs. Another one was done in Chuet, Chittagong University of Engineering and Technology. That was sponsored by me, funded by my family, myself. And then other 2 labs, one was done at East West University. Funding is provided by Imdad Satara Khan Foundation. Thanks to Mrs. Satara Khan. She has been really generous to fund many of the projects for Bangladeshi causes. And we really respect her a lot.
Right.
her a lot.
Mhm.
She deserves a special honor. And then she did, in fact, another project also she funded on the name of Dr. Imdad Khan. That is called Imdad Satara Khan Foundation. That's called VLSI Lab um, uh, in Dhaka University.
আচ্ছা।
Dhaka University she funded.
Mhm.
And then, of course, many years ago, if you remember, there was a ICT ICT center, business center,
Mhm.
BIBC,
আচ্ছা,
Bangladesh ICT Business Center we established in Silicon Valley.
আচ্ছা,
That project was run for 3 years. That mainly objective was to bring Bangladeshi companies over here to do
আচ্ছা।
business, outsourcing business. That was early, and
Mhm.
also we learned a lot through that project. Now I think a lot of Bangladeshi companies they got benefit at
আচ্ছা,
least learning from that, and
আচ্ছা,
they are individually probably working here.
আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা।
And then our new projects, as we discussed,
রাইট,
is um, we talked with the government to
রাইট।
establish centers,
হুম,
few center of excellences,
আচ্ছা।
right? Cyber security center of excellence, IoT center of excellence, IONT,
হুম,
uh,
হুম,
center of excellence, internet of nano things, internet of things, right? Those are buzzwords.
জি, জি, জি।
The autonomous vehicle center, BLSI design center, those
হুম,
kind of things sponsored by government.
হুম,
Which the talk is still underway.
হুম,
Nothing happened yet, but hopefully something will happen.
something.
We keep working on it.
জি,
And then another recently last year we did a convention called Convention of NRB Engineers,
ওকে,
where AABEA was one of the sponsors and AABEA members participated. Out of 42 projects
ওকে,
papers, AABEA members submitted about 32 papers,
আই সি।
32 projects, and three of the projects were being selected to
হুম,
execute over there in
হুম, হুম।
Bangladesh as a pilot project, which is going on at this
Oh,
moment.
that's very good to know.
Yeah.
আ এই করোনা কালে গ্লোবাল প্যান্ডেমিক এর সময় কি চেঞ্জ আসছে বা আপনি কিভাবে আপনারা এটাকে ডিল করছেন? সে ব্যাপারেও একটু আমাদের সবাই কি পরিবর্তন আসছে সেটা দৃষ্টি সম্বন্ধে আমাদের একটু বলবেন।
করোনার সময় যে চেঞ্জ গুলো আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি
জি।
যে in terms of activities,
হুম, হুম,
right? Especially here and also in Bangladesh, think about
হুম,
our another home
হুম, হুম।
where activities are not very normal,
রাইট,
less activities. So
ওকে।
what we can do through these interesting thing happen, in fact, the connectivity or connection among people,
হুম,
right? And
রাইট,
friends, that has developed tremendously. That has
হ্যাঁ,
developed a lot,
রাইট,
right?
রাইট।
So that is one thing.
হুম,
Sometime we probably were forgotten generation or something, right? We have been here last 20, 30 years.
ইয়েস,
All of a sudden, this one connected many of us together.
ইয়েস।
অনেককে যাদের বন্ধুরা যাদের সাথে যোগাযোগ ছিল না তাদের চেহারাও ভুলে গেছি।
হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ,
বাট এই সময় কিন্তু জুম কল অথবা যেকোনো
রাইট,
কলে আমরা কানেক্টেড হয়ে গেছি।
হ্যাঁ,
And that makes us thinking
হুম, হুম,
like how we can work together,
টুগেদার।
how we can work to putting new kind of vision.
অফ কোর্স।
In fact, I was talking to my friends recently,
হুম,
coming about new vision,
হ্যাঁ,
like
হ্যাঁ,
we offer our skills and expertise from here to Bangladesh.
হুম, হুম,
Since everything is going to be tomorrow or today
হুম,
online, like
রাইট,
maybe training, knowledge transfer, tech
হুম,
transfer, whatever you say,
হুম,
right? Even I can teach a course
হুম,
in Cebu or
রাইট,
North South University, or other places. In
রাইট,
fact, I have offered from universities to teach courses,
রাইট,
which many of you will be able to teach courses in your university or other universities, which it was not acceptable before,
রাইট,
right?
এক্সাক্টলি,
So now they are getting accepted, which is good sign,
রাইট।
right?
সামথিং
That's the
about
new dynamics I see,
রাইট,
right? And also relationship is rebuilding and all these, right?
হুম,
So those are the good part I see,
হুম,
and also support wise, right?
রাইট,
We raised some funding from like AABEA
হুম,
for COVID-19,
আচ্ছা,
giving providing food to people who needs really support.
ইয়েস, আই
Who
সো
need
দ্যাট,
food, right? They could not work, like some working class people. They didn't
ইয়েস,
have a job. You know it, right? And then how they are surviving, how we can give them money or So two organizations we worked with,
Mhm.
SPIHA, one of the organizations we worked with, we provide about close to 1,000 people, food for close to 1,000 people for
Mhm.
about a month,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
And then through AABEA. And
Mhm.
then we worked with IB, Institution of Engineers, Bangladesh,
Okay.
so providing support,
Mhm.
cash support
Mhm.
to the employees who needs help.
Mm.
Some employees, they are really they need some help, right?
Right, of
Not
course.
everybody is well to do off.
No, of
So
course.
we provided some support for them as well.
Right.
Recently. So
That's
those kind of things we did.
mhm.
Yeah. So I would say sometime, yeah, whoever needs help, we are there
Mhm.
with them to support them.
That's very good to know. That's আসলে অনেক, অনেক বড় কাজ এটা। অনেকেই উপকৃত হচ্ছেন।
Thank you.
যাই হোক সবশেষে আপনাকে অনেক, অনেক, অনেক অভিনন্দন। Congratulations on being published on Business America magazine from being the successful one of the successful businessmen. আম আমরা তো খুবই গর্বিত অবশ্যই অনেক বাংলাদেশী হিসেবে। আম আপনি কেমন ফিল করছেন সে সম্বন্ধে আমাদের একটু বলেন আপনার অনুভূতি কি?
I'm honored. I'm humbled and honored, I would say. Right. Thanks to Business America magazine that they have selected me. Maybe I don't qualify for that, but they thought, yeah, they will put. They call me one day and then ask my bio, and they heard through some referrals probably or through internet and ask my pictures, and I gave them, and that's how it happened. But anyway, so thank you very much for them. Thanks to Business America. I do my best
Yes.
to do my work. I never think of getting some reward or recognized. As it doesn't matter, like whether I'm getting recognized or not. I do my work and I keep doing that. Good work for me.
Oh,
And
you
of course, a lot of support from my family, my daughter, my wife.
of
Of
course.
course, they did not support me enough. Like sometime I wake up till 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, right? Do my work, right?
Yes.
For organization, for other things, right? Motivating others, having meetings late night.
Uh-huh.
They could not be possible if they did not support me,
No,
right?
definitely,
That way.
definitely. Family always has to be always there.
Family support is always important.
You deserve this and much, much more, of course. And we are very proud of you. And I'm sure your family is too. And we are very happy. But I just wanted to ask you, আপনার নিউ গ্রাজুয়েটসদের নিয়ে কোনো অ্যাডভাইস আপনার কাছে আছে? যেটা
অবশ্যই নিউ গ্রাজুয়েট, আমি যখন নিউ গ্রাজুয়েট ছিলাম,
হ্যাঁ,
রাইট, ফার্স্ট অফ অল প্যাশন্স থাকতে হবে। I
হুম,
have listed 5 P's, right?
হুম, হুম,
Passions, positivity,
হুম,
principle. You have to have a very good moral or principle, and
exactly.
proactive. Be proactive
হুম,
and productive. Uh,
আচ্ছা,
if I remember when I graduated,
হুম,
I was walking on the street of Dhaka. I was giving my resume to
হুম,
multiple places. Five
আচ্ছা,
to different. I was walking and just, uh, and within 2-3 weeks, I found a couple of jobs,
হুম,
right?
right,
And give up. Have
হুম,
your passions. I know some of the fresh graduates, it's really hard time to get
হ্যাঁ,
a job for young graduates during this COVID-19 time.
হুম,
And keep your moral high, passions, and do not stop learning. Lot
right,
of resources online,
yeah,
right? Discover yourself what you want to do, what the
right,
best for you, right? And do what you can do best, right? And
exactly,
excel it. And
exactly.
always hungry for learning, develop new skills, new expertise,
Uh-huh.
open for changes. Say,
Ex-
for example, if you lost a job recently, just started, so within 3 months, 6 months, unexpected, you lost your job. Don't
mhm,
up your hope.
mhm,
Just open for changes,
right,
new skills,
right,
and learn from your mistakes and move on. Maybe some mistake happened, but move
mhm,
on. We always do mistake. We learn from our mistake.
exactly,
And then I would say networking with
mhm,
your peers, with
right,
your colleagues, with your friends from the schools or something. Maybe
mhm,
they are the best support sometimes.
mhm,
Networking with professional engineers like AABA, right?
mhm,
They can
right,
sometimes support you, help you, and
mhm,
advise you, right?
mhm,
And share your knowledge,
mhm.
right? And with co-workers.
Yes,
Sometimes if you are captive, if you don't share, then others are not going to share with you. Share your
sharing
knowledge,
is
space,
caring.
right?
Sharing is
Sharing
caring,
knowledge. So you learn something new,
of
right?
course.
and treat everyone with respect, right?
Of course.
Respectful with the other, right?
Mhm.
And then maybe everybody will like you, they will support you. And also always prepare for the future, right? We
Right.
don't know what is tomorrow. Like
Mhm.
be alert for the future. What happens tomorrow if I lose a job, something, right?
Right.
Have your cash ready. Have some saving. Don't just spend everything on Amazon.com. Buy things. So you should save money, enough money
Good advice.
for rainy days. For rainy days, right?
Good advice.
And also sometimes so respect to parents,
Uh-huh.
adults, that's important. That's our pretty much backbone in our society, in Bangladeshi community. That's important. Respect your elders, respect your parents, listen from them, and
Yes.
learn from their what they have done in the past, what mistake they have done, learn from that.
Mm-hmm.
And then also open for self-criticism, of course.
Right. Yes,
So,
that's
like improve every day. So sometimes some people I saw before sleeping, right? They
Mhm.
think for 10 minutes before you sleep. Think for 10 minutes for the whole day. What
Right.
what I have done good,
Mhm.
what I have done wrong. One column, what I have done good, what I have
Do
done
don't.
wrong. Right? How I could do better.
Right.
Try to do at least one good deed every day.
Exactly.
Either smile to someone or
Yes.
call someone, say good thing about him, right?
Exactly.
Uh,
Ex-
Put some good work at home, or prepare a cup of coffee or tea for your parents, like that, right? Or
Of
for
course. Of course. Most important thing.
most importantly, we always sometimes we forget all those.
Oh yeah.
The pieces of advice, if you remember, is or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
thank you
Thank,
very much.
thank you so much. Anything else you want to share? You want to people to know?
I think there are a few questions. Uh, okay, Aziz, I think.
Um, and about ABEA annual convention in November. There is one happening sometime soon, right? In November.
One question, ABEA November convention. Still, we are on track. We are
Okay.
going to have the ABEA November convention hosted by Silicon Valley. It will be offline. Of
Acha.
course, you will be involved as a media partner. Of course, as a media partner, we'll invite you to support us.
Of
And
course.
Aziz is always like supportive volunteer with
Definitely.
us. We do many things. We did many things with Aziz. And,
Mm-hmm.
the ABIA this time is going to be a virtual convention,
Of
right?
course.
It's probably one day convention. Then another day will be cultural program probably.
Oh, okay.
So the convention setup is like that. We have inauguration. Some people speak,
Mm-hmm.
keynote speaker. We are thinking of some big keynote speakers like say Omar Ashrak or someone who is successful Bangladeshi. He is the chairman of Intel right now.
Mm-hmm.
Few other names, of course. There could be dignitaries from Bangladesh as well, since
Acha.
everything will be online. And there will be seminars
Mm-hmm.
in areas. Focus area will be probably 4IR.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth industrial revolution means the technologies which made revolution in this century or in this time is
Right.
like talking about IoT, cybersecurity,
Mm-hmm.
right? Machine learning, AI, talking about autonomous vehicle. All
Mm-hmm.
those areas, there are many Bangladeshi engineers are working. They will present their papers, their ideas, their innovation. I hope you will enjoy that, right?
Yes.
We could not do any kind of probably we had planned something like going around in San Francisco Bay or something like that. This may not happen. We will
Okay.
not see each other face to face.
No.
Or will be face to face virtual. Of
Virtually.
course.
Yeah.
Stay
We are
tuned.
all connected.
Right.
We
Right.
are all connected that way
Right.
virtually.
Right.
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। আপনি অনেক প্রতিষ্ঠানের কর্ণধার, অনেক ব্যস্ত, অনেক কিছু করেছেন আমাদের জন্য, আমাদের দেশের জন্য, সবার জন্য। এবং এত ব্যস্ততার মাঝে আপনি আমাদেরকে সময় দিয়েছেন। আমাদেরকে অনেক ইনফরমেশন দিয়েছেন, অনেক তথ্য দিয়েছেন। এবং আমি জানি অনেকেই উপকৃত হবে। অনেকে অনেক আগাতে পারবে আপনার সব উপদেশ শুনে। আশা করি সবাই ভিউয়ার্সরা খুব আশা করি উপভোগ করেছেন এই কনভারসেশন এবং সবকিছু ইউটিলাইজ করবেন আপনাদের লাইফে। আমাদের সাথেই থাকবেন জ্যামিং আরো অনেক 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 অনুষ্ঠান নিয়ে আসবে এবং ফেসবুক পেজে আপনারা লাইক দিয়ে দেখবেন এবং থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ জাহাঙ্গীর ভাই অনেক সময় আপনার সময়ের জন্য।
Thank you very much, Sabrina আপনাকে। Thank you, Aziz, for organizing such a wonderful program. Keep doing it. Keep doing your good work. আপনিও ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন এবং আবার আশা করি অন্য একটা সময় অন্য একটা আইডিয়া নিয়ে আমরা কথা বলবো।
অবশ্যই।
দর্শকদেরকে ধন্যবাদ। আপনারা সুস্থ থাকবেন, ভালো থাকবেন। হ্যাঁ, আর আপনাদের কারো যদি কোনো অ্যাডভাইস লাগে অবশ্যই আমাদের সাথে যোগাযোগ করবেন। আমরা অনলাইনেও আছি AABEA.org, ওখানে আমাদের নাম পাবেন, ইমেল আছে। আপনাদের ছেলে মেয়ে কেউ যদি ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং পড়তে চায় অথবা ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং পড়ছে, they need some kind of mentorship, some kind of support, what to do, what kind of training they should do. অনেকেই আসে এরকম রিকোয়েস্ট নিয়ে এবং অনেকের বিভিন্ন সময় ফ্রেশ গ্রাজুয়েটের জবের জন্য সাপোর্ট লাগে। অবশ্যই আমরা চেষ্টা করব যথাসাধ্য আপনাকে সাপোর্ট করার জন্য। থ্যাংক ইউ
সো মাচ। আমরা অনেক গর্বিত। We are very proud of you. Thank you so much. আসসালামু আলাইকুম।